You're listening to DC High Volume, Batman. This episode of DC High Volume, Batman features mature themes and may not be suitable for all listeners. Listener discretion is advised. The Joker has struck a cruel blow, targeting Commissioner Gordon and his daughter Barbara to prove that anyone can be driven to madness. Now Batman races through the night, desperate to stop his greatest enemy before the unthinkable becomes irreversible. And now, The Killing Joke, Part 2.
No, please! Barbara! Barbara!
I need to find Jim Gordon.
The Joker escaped Arkham. Police looking for clues. Wanted, dangerous, do not approach. Wanted, dangerous, do not approach.
I start on the streets. The Joker. Talk.
I haven't seen him, I swear!
The casinos.
On my mother's grave, Batman. The Joker has no dealings in our establishment, and it never has. Honest.
I pay a visit to Cobblepot. Current residence. Blackgate Penitentiary. Oswald.
First I'm hearing, and that's God's honest truth, but if he's out there, I'm glad to be in here.
The East End.
He a ugly man.
And we know every ugly man that's been through here.
He ain't been through here.
But finally, the signal.
How do you know he'll see it?
He'll see it.
Batman.
This came for you.
Show me.
A ticket. Has a little bat scribbled on the back. Bonus Brothers Carnival and Amusement Park. Admit one. With compliments.
The Joker.
So what are you gonna...
Here they are now. My goodness, that's some ghost train. When they went in, the chap in the middle didn't look a day over 17, and his three little pals were professional basketball stars. Look at him now, poor fella. That's what a dose of reality does for you. Never touch the stuff myself, you understand? Find it gets in the way of the hallucinations. Why, hello, Commissioner. How's things? Commissioner? Hello? Anybody home? God, how boring. The man's a complete turnip. Take him away and put him in his cage. Quack, quack! Quack now! You quack! Quack! Perhaps he'll get a little livelier once he's had a chance to think his situation over. To reflect upon life in all its random injustice.
So this is Ace Chemicals? Sweet Jesus, this place stinks. What kind of chemicals they cooking up anyways?
Hey, come on, quit daydreaming. Are we doing this, or ain't we?
Yes. Yes, of course. I was just remembering. I used to walk along here on the way to work each morning.
Yeah, now put the sucker on, man, and shut up.
What? Right now? I mean, are you sure it's okay? Will I be able to breathe?
Hey, man, everything's cool. Jeez, you know you got a funny shaped head. You still see okay, man?
Well, yeah. I guess except everything's red. It's kind of stuffy, too, and it smells funny. Does my voice sound echoey to you?
You sound great. Now, how about guiding us through this stinking factory to the joint next door, hmm?
Sure thing. You know, this feels kind of weird. Like a dream. I keep remembering Jeannie. Oh.
Watch out, man. Steps.
Okay, we go through here, past the filter tanks, and then Monarch playing cards is just beyond the partition. You know this place? It looks even worse in red. It looks like...
Yo, freeze!
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, get him up.
What the hell is this?
You asshole. You said there was no security.
They must have altered things since I left.
Altered things? I'm gonna alter your stupid horse face, man.
That noise! It's so loud in here!
For God's sake, run! This is all screwed up!
Murph, get some men over to the rear base. We got the Red Hood mob in here.
Jesus. Which way is it? How do we get out?
I don't know. This mask, I can't see where I'm going.
I'm gonna kill you, you useless son of a bitch. When we get out of here, I'm gonna...
One down.
What is it? What is it? It's all over me!
Hell! My leg! Hell! You guys, you don't want me. You want him. He's the ringleader. He's the Red Hood.
Watch out, he's pulling a gun.
No.
Two down. The ringleader's taking off across the catwalk.
He's still in range.
No more shooting. I'm here now. I'll take care of it my way.
It's that human bat guy in all the papers lately.
So, Red Hood.
No.
We meet again.
No. This isn't happening. Oh, dear God. What have you sent to punish me? Don't come closer. Don't come any closer, Al. Jump! No! It's stinking. Itching. My face. My hands. It's the water. Oh, Jesus, it burns. He's a stupid hood hop. Get it up so I can see.
What happened to my... my face. Look, Ma, I'm bleeding red. from the cage. For we have a truly remarkable beast in this one. You've read about it in the newspapers. Now shudder as you observe, before your very eyes, that most rare and tragic of nature's mistakes. I give you the average man.
Oh, God.
Physically unremarkable, it has instead a deformed set of values. Notice the hideously bloated sense of humanity's importance, the club-footed social conscience, and the withered optimism. It's certainly not for the squeamish, is it? Most repulsive of all are its frail and useless notions of order and sanity. If too much weight is placed upon them, they snap. How does it live, I hear you ask? How does this poor, pathetic specimen survive in today's harsh and irrational world? The sad answer is, not very well. Faced with the inescapable fact that human existence is mad, random, and pointless, 1 in 8 of them crack up and go stark, slavering buggo. Who can blame them? In a world as psychotic as this, any other response would be crazy. Our guest of honor. Well, hello there. I was wondering when you'd crash the party.
Hello, Joker. I came to talk. I've been thinking lately about you, about me, about what's going to happen to us. In the end, we're going to kill each other, aren't we? Perhaps you will kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner. Perhaps later.
You don't need to get so much in my face. Your breath is just terrible. Maybe a little refreshment. Come catch me! Welcome to Joker's big old house of fun.
Acid. Curable. Need to go to Gordon. Jim, are you still okay?
Okay.
It's okay. Let it come.
He shot Barbara. Showed me photographs. He tried to drive me mad.
Here, wear this. Listen, the police are following right behind me. I'll stay here with you until they arrive.
No, I'm okay. You have to go after him. I want him brought in, and I want him brought in by the book.
I'll do my best.
By the book, you hear? We have to show him. We have to show him that our way works.
Welcome to Joker's big old house of fun. So, I see you received the free ticket I sent you. I'm glad. I did so want you to be here. You see, it doesn't matter if you catch me and send me back to the asylum. Gordon's been driven mad. I proved my point.
Trapdoor. Spikes. Barely dodge a fall.
I've demonstrated there's no difference between me and everyone else. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day. You had a bad day once, am I right? I know I am. I can tell! You had a bad day and everything changed. Why else would you dress up like a flying rat? You had a bad day and it drove you as crazy as everybody else. Only you won't admit it. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. God, you make me want to puke. I mean, what is it with you? What made you what you are? Girlfriend killed by the mob, maybe? Brother carved up by some mugger? Something like that, I bet. Something like that. Something like that happened to me, you know. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm gonna have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. But my point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. I admit it. Why can't you? I mean, you're not unintelligent. You must see the reality of this situation. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Welcome to the Hall of Mirrors. Welcome to the Hall of Mirrors. Do you know what triggered the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed its war debt creditors. Telegraph poles! It's all a joke! Everything anybody ever valued or struggled for, it's all a monstrous, demented gag! So why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?
Because I've heard it before, and it wasn't funny the first time. Incidentally, I spoke to Commissioner Gordon before I came in here. He's fine. Despite all your sick, vicious little games, he's as sane as he ever was.
Oh, please take my hand, why don't you? Go!
So maybe ordinary people don't always crack. Maybe there isn't any need to crawl under a rock with all the other slimy things when trouble hits. Maybe it was just you all the time.
No, I don't see it that way!
Mikhail, don't... Drop the knife. Just when I think I have it, he wheels on me. I'm staring at the barrel of a gun. The same gun he used to shoot Barbara. But then...
Click, click, click. God damn it. It's empty.
It's a toy.
Well, what are you waiting for? I shot a defenseless girl. I terrorized an old man. Why don't you kick the hell out of me and get a standing ovation from the public gallery?
Because I'm doing this one by the book. And because I don't want to. Do you understand? I don't want to hurt you. I don't want either of us to end up killing the other. But we're both running out of alternatives. And we both know it. Maybe it all hinges on tonight. Maybe this is our last chance to sort this bloody mess out. If you don't take it, then we're locked onto a suicide course. Both of us. To the death. It doesn't have to end like that. I don't know what it was that bent your life out of shape. But who knows? Maybe I've been there too. Maybe I can help. We could work together. I could rehabilitate you. You needn't be out there on the edge anymore. You needn't be alone. We don't have to kill each other. What do you say?
No. I'm sorry, but no. It's too late for that. Far too late. You know, it's funny. This situation, it reminds me of a joke. See, there were these two guys in a lunatic asylum, and one night they decide they don't like living in an asylum anymore. They decide they're going to escape. So, they get up onto the roof, and there, just across this narrow gap, they see the rooftops of the town stretching away in the moonlight, stretching away to freedom. Now, the first guy, he jumps right across with no problem. But his friend daren't make the leap. You see, he's afraid of falling. So then the first guy has an idea. He says, hey, I have my flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap between the buildings. You can walk along the beam and join me. But the second guy just shakes his head. He says, what do you think I am? Crazy? You turned it off when I was halfway across. Oh, do excuse me.
You've been listening to DC High Volume Batman, The Killing Joke, Part 2. Batman, The Killing Joke comic written by Alan Moore, with artwork by Brian Bolland, directed by Fred Greenhalgh. Audio adaptation by Fred Greenhalgh, Roshan Singh Sambi, and Scott Lee Chua. Batman created by Bob Kane with Bill Finger. Starring Jason Spizak as Batman and Troy Baker as the Joker, with Jay Paulson as Jim Gordon and Shelby Young as Barbara Gordon. Also starring Seth Austin, Zach Paul Brown, Hayden Bishop, Jesse Birch, Richard Epcar, Adam O'Byrne, Charles Halford, Eric Lang, Cassidy Caston, Stephanie Koenig, Jamie Leidwinger, Leonard Moore, Michael McClone, Danny Nucci, Matt Kaminsky, Holland Roden, William Salyers, Edward Stonegard, Kevin Smith, Keith Sarabica, Casey Turner, Pilar Uribe, Simon Vance, and Mick Wingert, with crowd voices by Philip Hobby, Heather Irish, Tony Riley, William Walker, and Ashanti Williams. Casting by Sunday Bowling Kennedy and Meg Mormon CSA. Produced by Fred Greenhalgh and Roshan Singh Sambi. Executive producers for DC, Mike Pilata and Victor Diaz. Executive producers for Realm, Molly Barton and Carly Migliori. Production manager, Jordan Aconcia. Music composed by Sam Ewing and Perrine Virgil. Additional music by Marcus Thorne Bagala. Sound design and mix by Jonathan Roberts and Daniel Ramirez. Dialogue editing by Chia Yem Chong. Additional production support by Ondas Productions. Assistant editor Jamie Leidwinger. Associate producer Andrew Kwan. Production services provided by Realm. Video editor Tasha Carter. Recorded at Real Voice LA, CityVox, The Orange Lounge, and Acadia Recording Company. This podcast was recorded under a SAG-AFTRA agreement. Based on characters from DC, the characters and events depicted in this podcast are fictional. Any similarity to any actual person, living or dead, or to any actual events, firms, places, and institutions or other entities is coincidental and unintentional. This podcast is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries, and its unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. Copyright and trademark DC. All rights reserved.